Hi, my name is Aiden Rector, and I'll be talking about the changing consumer demographics within India. So, first, talk about the past, which we're going to define as before the year 2000. The consumer demographics within India was really largely based on rural and agrarian like lifestyles, in which families usually lived together and had a lot of spending habits that were based on their necessities in that time frame within the rural lifestyle. And a lot of people were really limited to access to technology and the global market, as well as even if they did have access, they didn't really not have a lot of need to actually get these products in their daily life. They didn't really add a lot of value, as well as even if they did perceive adding value, they did not have a lot of disposable income and were not able to access technologies like other countries in the world. However, now we're seeing with the present consumer, there is a large, rapid urbanization and growing middle class, much similar to the United States or other similar countries like China. Especially within young population, they are getting more educated and have better jobs and are better connected to the global economy, especially with the internet, and just showing higher internet usage, both as a consumer as well as a worker and employer, which they can definitely leading to a really clear shift towards branded digital and convenience products, as well as the e-commerce and service industry is really growing. And just in general, they're becoming much more ingrained in the global economy, as well as everyday Indian consumers are living a much urbanized lifestyle, both in work and consumer, which definitely this trend will definitely continue in the future with even larger urban middle class, with much stronger focus on sustainability and quality of products, as well as an increased use of technology and a rising demand for healthcare, education, and services, much to the United States, as well as with more power, they'll have more personalized consumption patterns. Um, and why have we seen this such drastic change? Due to a lot of different reasons, which my colleagues will also speak about, but definitely due to economic liberalization and continualized globalization of the world, as well as in how India is ingrained, being so connected to India being so connected to the internet, allowed for them to be really ingrained in the global society, both in jobs and in services, and being connected to buying things, as well as expansion of education and skilled workforce. India has never been so educated as well as skilled, and that trend is just continuing to go. As well as with that education increasing and skilled workforce increasing, a lot of these jobs are service industry or tech industry related jobs, and we can see there's more migration from rural areas into urban areas, as well as a lot of government reforms that really focus on getting Indians out of poverty and moving them into an upper educated middle class. Thank you.